Well, because success is made more significant when it comes from a place that you truly can understand why you did it. And when you don't understand why you do something, you just do it for the sake of appeasing other people, appeasing or satisfying the opinions or the minds of other people. But when success comes from your internal compass, it's guided by what it is that you wanted for your life, your definition of success, not by the definition of what other people have said success is, not what societal standards have constructed success to be. But when you have success that you've defined, it holds a significance that very few people experience, because most people do things based on what other people will think of them. Most people have success that you'll often find isn't really success that they've defined themselves. It's just been defined by way of what society says and the social constructs that we've created that make people pseudo happy. You know, that person reached the top level of the food chain. That person reached the pros in this sport. That person earns this much money. Those are all fine and dandy. But if success comes from a place where you didn't define it, it will never hold significance, and you'll always be chasing that rabbit, or chasing the dangling carrot in front of your face. Success, literally, when you are able to define it from within, because you have gotten to the point where you now can say, this is what makes me happy, this is what success is to me, and actually do that, what you then achieve holds significance. But if you achieve things that don't come from your own sense of definition or defining of what you deem success to be, then when it does come, it's not as exhilarating or happy or as jovial as you may think. You may, yes, initial, experience of having money or having people know you and becoming famous, it may be exciting and fun at first, but it will wane. It will wane because it's not your definition. Success is being able to define what it is that you want from within, independent of conjectures and opinions of people. Success is defining what you deem success to be and being able to achieve that. Here's the thing. When you do that, other people feel your success. Other people will now experience it on a different level. To whereas if you're just successful and you're doing it just for the money, you're doing it just because you could, you see, now it takes on a hollow presence. It's not felt. It's something that is just identified with that's so-and-so, or that's what so-and-so did. No. When you define success and it is something that comes from within and you actually achieve that, it is felt, and people have a greater sense of appreciation for whatever it is that you do. Whether you're an athlete, whether you're a business person, whether you're an entertainer, when you define success and you actually make that real, that's personal ascension, because now it is on your terms. Your life is on your terms, independent of anybody else's definition. So ascension within gives significance to the success without. One word: emptiness. Emptiness. I've worked with people of the highest possible degree of success in different verticals and industries. And though most of them are happy people, there are those instances where you see in all the cases of people that I've worked with, where there's that part of them where they question, is this really happiness? Is this really what I wanted? Beyond the initial shock of being the man or the woman, having the money and having the reputation and the fame, that does, satisfy for a while. But if it's not on your terms, if the success that you're experiencing isn't based or coming from your definition of success, it'll soon turn empty. It'll soon turn hollow, and you'll find yourself questioning your very own self, because you'll say to yourself, well, I've done this, I've done that, I've done all the things that people said would make me happy, but I'm not. It is because you have let that definition of success that is not your own be what has fueled you. And you can't allow what is not yours fuel you. You can't allow the opinions, the conjectures, and the assessment of other people, what life is, fuel why you do what you do. But when you give definition and you define success and give it form and shape from within, and then you put that into the world, you see, that creates a sense of fulfillment that is unmatched. No one can take that from you. No one can dictate how it's supposed to be, how it's supposed to feel. It's yours and yours alone. You define success, and you allow that success to give you fulfillment that can't be taken away.